Morning.
Morning, Coach Beck. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you all doing? Good?
We're doing great. For everybody, we're joined now by head coach Tim Beck from Coastal Carolina. Coach, would you give us an opening statement on kind of spring practice?
Yeah, first of all, boy, I'm really excited to be in the conference. What a great conference with great coaches, great teams, great players. A league that obviously is feared by many in college football, and it's a honor and a privilege to be the head coach here at Coastal Carolina. We had a great spring. We just ended last week. Unfortunately, because of the weather, canceled the spring game, but it was good. We were able to get everything done that we needed to get done. I felt like really pleased with our progress. Our players are adapting to our coaches, our style, our system. We're working hard and we got better. Like the biggest thing I tried to do every day was just see our guys become a better football team, a close football team, and I like where we ended. And so it was part of the reason why I didn't feel like playing in a game in adverse conditions, going out, keeping our guys healthy, to get ready for the season. I didn't think we were going to gain anything by practicing. So I just had some meetings and just had some bonding time with the coaches.
All right, we'll open up now for questions. Charlie, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, with the obvious of health being one of your main goals, what were some of your other main goals going into year one for the spring that you wanted to see accomplished? And if you don't mind just self-evaluating how you think your spring went as far as your plan versus how it ended.
Yeah, again, I didn't know any of the guys, neither did my staff. So the big part going into spring for us was evaluating our players, who can play and who couldn't, right? Offensively, just adapting to the system, watching our line guys get better, our skill guys get better defensively, adjusting to the system, who can play. And really so when you say what was my goal, that was my goal. I didn't have any high standard that we got to be this way or these guys got to be starters or other guys. The goal was just, we got to get better as a football team. Offensively, we got to protect the football and we got to learn the system. Defensively, we got to run on the ball, we got to tackle, and we got to create turnovers, and they got to learn the system. And that was it. And so we evaluated along that effort, technique, fundamentals, and playing hard. And so that was it. And we put our guys in a lot of unique unique situations, situational football, and watch them just learn and compete, and compete. So that was it. And I thought it was awesome, to be honest. I thought it was great. Our players competed hard. They adapted quickly, with open arms. And I was surprised, but encouraged. They picked things up. So I'm very pleased where we're at right now.
Over to Noah.
Coach, two quick questions for you. The first would be about Gerard Brown. Obviously, the last time we saw him playing a football game, he got injured. How's he looking health-wise, and do you anticipate him being a full go week one when you guys go to California?
Gerard Brown, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He practices every day.
Good.
Yeah,
that's good to
hear.
hear.
Tremendous player. Had a really good spring.
And then kind of as a follow-up to that, obviously, new offensive coordinator, new staff. This Coastal team has had a lot of success on offense in the last couple of years, a lot of the same pieces. How much of this is going to be a new scheme versus, still maybe implementing some of the parts of the offense that we've seen in years past from Coastal?
You're exactly right. It is a new offense with a lot of some similar schemes from the Coastal offense in the past. That's exactly what it is.
Coach, a couple just looking forward to this month's NFL draft. I know you didn't coach these guys on the field, but what makes a guy like defensive tackle Gerard Clark an intriguing prospect at the next level?
Yeah, Gerard's been around quite a bit, just kind of watching, soaking it all in. Big guy, can run, tough, and he's got a really high ceiling. So a guy his size with his ability to move not playing the position for a very long time and transitioning in there. I think a lot of the NFL scouts see that and they're like, look, this guy could be what he can grow into yet. He hasn't even tapped into his potential. So I think that's what they're seeing in a guy, because you can't make him that big and that athletic.
And then another guy that joined Clark at the NFL Combine, who's appearing on draft boards, is defensive back Lance Boykin. What would it mean for your program to have him hear his name called in the NFL draft?
Oh, I mean, any of those guys, right? And first for them, I mean, and their families, to all the hard work that these young men put in to try to get the opportunity to go play at that level. And it's so hard and so rare. And, he's another one, really long, athletic corner. Again, really hard to find those types of players, that type of size, that type of speed and athleticism, and still has a lot to learn. Still young players, still with a lot of growth potential in them. So I think both of the scouts see both of those guys as young players with the ability to grow and get better.
Over to Joe.
Thanks, Coach. So obviously Grayson McCall, one of the leaders of your team, given his history with the program, and you're obviously new to the program, how have you two started to build a relationship there?
Yeah. So, Grayson was by far our best recruit we signed this offseason, in case you're wondering. What a great young man, fierce competitor. I mean, just a fierce competitor. He doesn't want to, I think he tries to beat his grandma in chess if he can. But just great young man, loves Coastal Carolina. I think that was a big part of it. Loves his teammates and they love him because of how hard he plays and how he lays it on the line. We developed a really good relationship, as has Coach Trickett. And I think some of it has to do with just some players I've coached in the past. Some of the success I've had in the quarterback room, Coach Trickett's had, the style of offense. I think it's been a big thing for Grayson in his development of a quarterback. Literally told me, he said, this is the most fun I've ever had playing football. So he's having a great time. He's healthy. He's gotten bigger, stronger. He's had a great off season. I mean, I can't say enough good things about how much he has changed. Not changed, I shouldn't say that because I wasn't here, but how much he's grown here and what I've seen in him as a quarterback, and he's got great leadership ability already in him, but just his ability to play quarterback, his spatial awareness, his timing, things that we've worked on, we've tweaked. I mean, he's really done a tremendous job.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach Beck. We appreciate the time today.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.